Copyright 2017 Win Your Brand. All rights reserved. This video is subject to copyright owned by Win Your Brand. Any reproduction or republication of all or part of this video is expressly prohibited, unless Win Your Brand has explicitly granted its prior written consent. All other rights reserved.
So what we want to design right now is we want to design a 3 months activities, and I know that some of you may have a different calendar, but I would encourage you to pick up January 19 calendar first. And on January 19 calendar, you need to do the following. Can you block the days you are not available and the following days? So on January 19, 2019.
Days not available?
Yeah, block out the days you are not available.
What days are your courses?
Just what I'm bringing here.
That's where my basic, that's where my workshop is planned, and I have people for it, so.
So on January 7th, we have a workshop. So each one has January 2019.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Do you have January 2019? It's actually the sheets.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah. So can you block? So Monday 7th, we have a workshop here from 10 to 4. And then Saturday 12, we have 9 to noon workshop. Yes. And then
Wait, after the 7th?
10 to 4. 12 is 9 to noon, the work group. Then the 21st, which is the Martin Luther King, will be 10 to 4. And the 26th, 9 to noon. Okay. Do you want to do February as well? So February will be the Monday 4th, 10 to 4, and the 9th, 9 to noon. And then the President Day, which is the 18th, will be 10 to 4.
Isn't that our family day? That's our family day weekend.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to move it?
I think so. We gotta check that.
Yeah. What do you want to do on Family Day? Do you want to move it? Do you want to move it to 25?
Yeah.
I just have to make sure that's the right weekend.
Sure.
Family day, Alberta, 22. Monday, February 18th.
Okay. So do you want to move it to 21st to 25th? And do you want to keep the 23rd?
Sure.
Okay.
And then do you want to do the March 4th and March 9th, 9 to noon?
I know. For 20, 26.
And then the 18th will be the workshop, and the 23rd will be 9 to noon.
18th is a workshop?
It's actually 4th, March 4th.
Oh, just the day workshop.
Yeah, the 9 to 4, 10 to 4. Or you'll be too drunk on St. Patrick's Day to come. And then the work group will be.
Oh, so what do we do now? Do we shift our Saturdays, or are we still going with the alternate Saturdays?
No, we go with the alternate Saturdays.
So 23rd goes up to what?
23rd.
To the 9th now?
9th, yeah, 9th, 9 to noon.
9th. And 23rd?
Yep. So each one has this days.
Mm-hmm.
So this is our working groups. And yes, sir, you have to block the Sundays because we are every Sunday. That's right.
Easter.
Easter is not involved here.
It's the next holiday though.
Yeah. What is vernal equinox? Which is on 20th of March.
It's April 21st. I don't know.
That's the equinox. That's the time that the sun shifts over the.
Okay.
I don't know the English word.
Okay. Can you block any other days in like? And you can you can use there is lots of coloring things as well if you. This co-
Equinox is when it goes over the equator, isn't it?
What does?
Yeah.
Vernal equinox.
Yeah.
That's, let me ask my cousin Google. Vernal equinox.
Google is everybody cousin. So
According to Britannica.com, in the northern hemisphere, the vernal equinox falls about March 20th or 21 as the sun crosses the celestial equator going north.
So the sun passes the celestial equator going north.
okay.
That's what he said.
Do you have any days do you know you wanna block out? And I understand like some of you will have irregular work hours, irregular work days. So you should be able to mark them as well. So the first question is, where are you on New Year?
New Year?
Yeah,
New Year's Day.
yeah.
At work.
I work on these days. I love working on these days.
You do?
Yeah. So if
I'm gonna block it out.
you know for me, I always work when people are in vacation, and I always vacate when people are in
Oh
work.
no, I took New Year's Day off.
So you please look at January and figure out what days you can look at your calendar. Now, if you have a routine, like if you go to work from like 9 to noon or like 9 to 4 or any routine, pick up the other color and just put a mark, put like a cross, like or a. You can use a mark just to block to understand what days are you busy. Okay. So what other days do you expect to have meetings or you are busy?
None.
None for now.
None for now.
Okay. So what we will do is if you use electronic calendar, we will fill this calendar and then you can go and synchronize this 3 months activity. If you follow what I would do in 8 weeks from now, not even by that month. I forgot to get you December. I don't have December for you guys, but you can work out December from the calendar below.
Oh, I'm gone.
Where are you gone?
I'm gone to Kelowna from the 21st to 26th.
Okay. The same songs? The same band?
No.
Okay.
No bands. Just our friends are there, and that was our time to get together with them. And we had to burn some WestJet companion points before they expired.
Wow, so you will not be here even on 25th.
Nope.
So why did you complain on the family day event?
I can be here on Family Day if you want.
Now, oh, it's over. Okay. Okay. Can you look at March as well? Did you have any exclusion in March? Yasser, do you have any exclusion anywhere?
No, my exclusions will start on 15.
Okay. So I wanna direct your attention to December because here is December.
Yeah.
on the first page. So if you can circle December 10th, and I know Mike will exclude some days. So if you wanna work on December because you may wanna start some activity early, you may also exclude in December what you wanna do. Some of us will do stuff on New Year, on Christmas. You know why I gave up on traveling on Christmas and New Year? Because every time it's very cold. The roads are very cold, and every time we have problem with ice. So we decided just we don't travel on Christmas or New Year.
Sure.
So okay. So now we will start with.
But then 24th is on?
What do you mean?
From today, the workshop? Or
No, we have no workshops. We have only today, and we have only last workshop will be Thursday. Will be Saturday 15th. This is the last workshop, working group for the year for us here.
Is this Saturday yet?
Yes,
Oh.
the coming Saturday there is one, and this will be the last one.
Oh, I thought today was the last one.
No, today is the last workshop.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday is the last work. You will not be here. You are. Yeah, you are going to. So I wanna now you to consider this product creation and launch a checklist. We did this exercise at least a couple of times before, and you should check that this is the 2018 version, and will give us a checklist of how we can launch our new product. Okay, so I would like you to do now is, can you pick up a projected day on this calendar, which is 8 weeks or more from now, or from January, to produce your launch date for your new product. So can you pick up a date in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Can you pick up a date 8 weeks from January 1st or more, which could be, for simplicity, March 4th, like February 26th or March 4th, to launch your new product and services. Are you following us or you're lost?
Yeah.
So which date do you pick up?
February 28th.
February 28th. Is there 28th day in February?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to pick up February 28th, okay. So what I want to go through now is on page 5. I want to go on the pre-launch steps on page 5, because I understand that each one of us did some of this activity. So cross of each number, I would like you to select to do 1 or 2, either a check mark or cross if you did not do it. So start talking about your idea with people in the real world and leverage your everyday elevator pitch of getting a feel of what connect with others. Did you do this right now? If you did it, just put a mark beside it here as a check mark. Did you talk about your new product or offer with anybody you know? Did you do it? Just make a check mark. Put, yeah, you can put a check mark here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can know what else nothing. Do you have 5 to 10 in-person or Skype interviews with target prospects?
Nope.
So put a cross. So you did not talk about anybody about the educational package who would be a prospect of using it?
Oh, I talked, yes. Have I done Skypes? No.
It doesn't matter Skype or not, but did you have, if you have people, you should just say yes.
Okay.
And please go on the top beside number 5 and write the product you are launching. That, remember I asked you to get your product name here, right?
Yeah.
So can you just name the service, write it in the top here so don't get confused? Can you write the service name here? Number 3, run a survey to ask reader what they need most help with if they already know the topic of your product. Still ask your audience so you reassure you get right and they feel part of a process. How many of us did this survey? Officially or non-officially? If you didn't do it, just write cross. If you did it, write okay. Write a short ask the reader post on a similar topic. Did you do this? So just write cross. And categorize the response.
So how is that different from my survey?
It's not different. It's just a different way of doing the survey.
Okay.
Okay. Categorize your response into core challenges, pain, and the need people have. Okay. Write the first draft of the sales page. It will obviously be very rough at this point, but this step is critical as it forces you to think about you are creating in the eyes of the people you are building it for. If you cannot describe your idea in a way it really conveys a pain it helps to solve, based on the core pain point you learn about the above research and you don't yet have a product worth to build. Okay. So Yasser, do you remember the one pager I asked you to do? Okay.
Yeah, this is,
So you have a rough page?
but none of the steps from 1 to 5.
It doesn't matter, and that's why I asked you to mark December 10th. And if you go to February 28th or March 4th, this are more than 8 weeks.
Right.
Okay.
It says here 4 to 6 months before.
You understand now why you need 9 weeks, because you can do everything in the 9th week. Okay. And Mike, for example, in his example, he knows the pain, so it's not too much relevant for him. He has been going around for this idea for so long, so he has some understanding. So this is an example if you want to plan a launch, how to launch a product that you never even been part of it, like how you launch cooking pastrami, for example, as a short course, or dry meat, or this can get you into an areas where you don't have an expertise, which I'm not doing it here. I'm doing it in a slightly different way because we have expertise in what we do. Make sense? And you have already sales training and you already have marketing training as part of the course, so you can say 7 and 8 is done. That's right. Now we need to create a separate pre-launching email list. So do you have an email list to pre-launch your product and service?
No, but the person that I'm working with might have one, so.
Okay, so you can put no or to be verified. Yes, sir. Do you have a mailing list? Why? You always told me you have mailing list on your LinkedIn.
No, I have contacts, but I don't have the email list. I didn't really put it all in one.
Okay, so can you make cross?
Yeah, I mean,
Put a banner in a sidebar that talk about your product. Tentatively name the products, so you can put cross. Make the basic landing page for the pre-launching team. You put cross. Casually mention you are working on the product in a couple of blogs. Not formal announcement yet. Just talk about it as example in stories. I think Mike, you had some of that. You talk to people about your offers, right? mentioned you are working on Twitter and Facebook. Ask your Twitter and Facebook follower a simple specific question about the products. Start the product service online based on the top 5 to 10 common pain and start your first draft. So we didn't do much of 10 to 16. Okay? So what I would like you to do is to go to your sheet here and mark from December 10th till December 31st. That's you will complete page 5 out of this workbook. Is it fair?
Yeah.
Can you schedule each one of these?
Which ones? 9 to or which
Just
one?
complete whatever missing on page 5.
Okay.
So till end of March. And for sure, if you have questions about specifics, just reach out to me and I will be able to respond to you. So if you are on LinkedIn, you can replace LinkedIn with Facebook, Twitter. If you don't have a Facebook account, you can create. If you don't have a Twitter account, you should create a Twitter account. Make sense? Anyone want to discuss anything on this 16 steps?
So for Facebook, in my case, do I work with my Facebook followers on my business page, or do I create a separate business page for the course?
You are the only one who can answer this. However, there are 3 things we can talk about them right now. So the question is,
Because my accounting firm and my online course are really 2 different streams.
okay, so right now you have a Facebook profile.
Yes. Page.
Profile first,
Profile is me.
okay? So each one of you has a Facebook profile?
No, I don't have.
You don't have a Facebook profile?
No, personal. Nothing for business.
You cannot have business profile.
The only
Each
thing, Facebook profile is what everybody has. Starts
No,
off
I
that.
understand, but I didn't really think about it. I just
Okay.
selected for personal.
each one of us has a Facebook profile. Okay?
Yes.
So you should attach to this Facebook profile a business page. Okay? In my case, I attach a business page, I attach a page for each book I create, a page for so many things I do. Like, it's just I create so many pages. I have like 27 pages, I believe.
What do you mean attach a page?
So you go and create a page
Where?
inside Facebook,
Okay.
An extension of your profile.
extension of your profile.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, what was recommended in the workshop, which is me and Mike went last week, is to have a personal page. Because the marketing tools on pages are different than the market tools on personal. The statistics pages will collect are different than the statistics profile will collect.
Well, there are no statistics for the profile.
There are statistics for profile, but are not accessible nowadays for the developers or the marketing people.
Yeah.
But there are statistics for the profiles.
The MMT marketing tools?
Yeah, there are marketing statistics, marketing tools.
Tools. Okay.
Okay. So, as a question, so the best practice is to have a personal page as a speaker, as an author, as an expert. There are some categories for it.
Yeah.
And for each business you have, or for at least one business you have,
Okay.
you should have a 1 page. I did not answer the question yet. This is just the foundation. The question now is, if I start a new business, should I create or like here I have a service and now I want to go into training. Should I create a new page for the training or should I keep it under the business page?
I would keep it under the business page.
Why? And we are here debating it. We are not making decisions. Okay, we just discuss it because is this relevant to each? Is this question relevant to each one?
Yeah.
So, for example, you have multiple workshops. Like I do have Win Your Brand here. Okay, and I will be launching my online 100% online training. Should I have a new page for it or should I create it here? So you said no. Why no?
I just wanna the training that I'm proposing here is gonna be one of the services of a portfolio of the same brand. I don't wanna create different brands.
Okay, so if the new product or new service is part of the current portfolio, you will keep it under the same. So this is one of the consideration. Is the courses current one of the current portfolio? I don't know. So let's just ask a second question. Do you have any other reasons why you need to create it in the same page? If anybody can think about another reason? Do you remember this? Do you remember this graph on the product funneling? Okay. Will your course, so for me as I understand, the service you provide here is the largest number of client or the most money making situation. No matter what it is, accounting, I don't want to get into detail, but you have the service here. So where do you position the courses? Do you position them here, funneling to this service, or you position them as the replacement of the service? So which position you will do?
Neither.
What do you mean neither?
Because it doesn't necessarily replace. It could be, and doesn't necessarily always be the service. I'm giving online training on how to do your own bookkeeping and stuff like that. They just need to walk through the training, and then they can still use their own accountant, full stop, right? Or they might not have it. Or option number two is that they follow the bookkeeping and the training and all that. They need an accountant, so then it feeds the service. That's the second one.
Okay.
But it doesn't replace the service.
But if I draw a funnel here, it will grow here, and this will be the funnel for it, right?
Yeah, I guess that's right.
It's a standalone business for you, right?
It's a standalone business, yeah.
If it's standalone business,
With the potential to feed the other service. The potential's there.
Okay.
But it's an or situation.
I hear you. So let's just ask about the third criteria. Just distraction. Distract. Will the introduction of the new product and service here distract your current audience?
Okay.
What is the likelihood of it to distract? So if you say it could distract our people, I want to stand it as a standalone service, it may have the potential to here. What's your conclusion? Do you like to have it outside, or you would like to have it inside? Outside or inside?
I would say outside,
Okay, awesome.
because the way my current.
Hold on. Do you agree?
Well, yeah, I'm receiving.
Thank you very much. Do you agree?
For my or
No,
for Mike's?
for Mike.
Yeah, to be outside. Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Can you explain it why you want to have it outside? I just said, don't want you to get them. I want to get the intuition. Sorry to cut you.
Because what's currently offered on my business page and what my clients understand now might be disruptive to the way they're familiar with doing things,
Okay. So that's why you will start a new one.
and I don't want to confuse them.
You will start with a new one. Did you get the answer? If you will talk to other people from marketing, they may say no. So you ignore them. Because any other marketer will tell you that there are lots of traffic and lots of followers here where you can use to produce people for this new service. But in your case, you have distraction. So you don't want to do that. Make sense?
Yeah,
Does it make sense?
that makes sense. But I have a question because, I'm just realizing that I've been thinking about doing a shorter run for young people, but I'm not really allowed in my agreement with the main company to do that. So.
But you are not allowed with the main company to do BioWell or do any of the other stuff.
The BioWell is totally separate. That would be definitely a different
So
page.
in your page, for example, sorry, are we done, Mike? Or you have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
oh yeah,
Sorry
absolutely.
to I don't apologize to cut you, but I want just to get intuition first, and then we can debate it again.
Yeah.
If you want to debate it in a minute or two, we can. In your case, you provide service 1, which is the Psyche.
Yes.
You provide the BioWell,
Yeah. The
You-
BioWell it should be separate.
and you provide the free consultation or the free
Yeah.
session. That's right.
Yeah.
What else do you provide?
Well, sessions, but
And the one-on-one session. That's right.
one session. Yeah.
So if I go to your Facebook page, if you ever have one, I don't know yet, I will see these services. So having a service for youth, or the youth anxiety treatment, or do you think it will be better within the same page, or it has to be different?
No, I think that fit in with the other one.
Who
No, I'm good, thanks. No,
Who-
get to be in the same, yeah, I guess.
who are the customers for you here on the youth?
The children of my customers.
The children of your customers.
Yeah.
So it will make sense for you to add it here.
Yeah.
There's no distraction.
That's right.
But do you think the BioWell should have a separate page? Chakra reading.
I wouldn't do it because people who come for BioWell, they end up being inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wouldn't.
So that would be all the same
So
page.
in your case, if we look at it from like the orange color, what you are doing is you are adding the youth here as a new line,
Yeah.
and you are using the current customer to feed to it. You are using maybe other techniques
Yeah.
to feed to it, and this also can feed the parent of the kids if they come through different source. So in your case, you shouldn't have a separate page.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. I get it. Bathroom stuff.
So what is the first action you want to write?
Where? Here, lots of action. man.
لا لا بس on this one. Be careful,
For me,
we're recording.
I need to
You're
be-
aware that everything is recorded.
No, you have all the stuff there.
Yeah, so it will be on.
The problem is my profile is all personal really. It's in Arabic, it's private, it's not even, public. It's very low profile. just for selected discussions and group, and it's all in Arabic. So if you're telling me that the tools right now that is created to survey and look at profiles, they're gonna use the personal pages or the business pages, then I'm okay. I just create the page, attach it to the profile that talks about my business, that talks about whatever I'm doing, the profile as a speaker or whatever. It has nothing to do with whatever I'm doing on my personal. Okay. So I think whatever is created on this blog, remember the yasserdaman.com, would be already good start for the personal page to get the content from there. Just add, update.
There is a course on how to build websites, and there is a course on how to build websites where I talk about how you can link your Facebook to your page. Because the minute you have a website, the website will automatically feed your Facebook pages.
لا ما هو الويب سايت اللي انا عامله كان بيفيد اللينكدين لما اعمل اي حاجه لينكدين وتويتر كويس.
And from the Twitter can feed Facebook.
طب ما
And
ده كده
from
يبقى
the-
في نفس الصفحه بتاعتي اللي عليها الحاجات بتاعت الثوره والنكت ومش عارف ايه يعني.
No, ما انت you only link it to the pages. You don't link it to the profile.
Okay. So the first step is actually to create the personal page, a business page. Okay, I have to figure this out.
You just go tools, add pages. It's not like I can
That's
show
it.
it. I can show it to you. Just
Okay.
you can do it right now. It's not
Okay.
significant. So if you have the page, you should be able to link your website to share to these pages.
Found the what?
If you have these pages,
Yeah.
you can connect your website using Jetpack.
Yeah, that's what he was mentioning with the three Bennies, the Benny and the three girls, the sisterhoods. He says they can connect their pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have these pages, Mariana, you can connect Jetpack from your WordPress website. You can actually feed your blogs to these pages. You can connect your Twitter to these pages. You can do so many of these things. Okay? So I don't want to lose the content or the sequence of today. So, and as I said yesterday, if you need more information, there is something called the Win Your Social Media, and there's something Win Your Website. You will find lots of discussions on, and you find actually graph of how you can link everything. Ignore Google Plus, because Google Plus will be outphased in August 2019. That's right. You told me that. It will not be existing anymore. They will stop supporting it. Which is the very first project Google failed in. That's right.
I guess so.
Any questions about what you need to do in the next 2 weeks? Okay.
It's a lot to do.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot. You can actually do this in like 3 to 4 hours. The whole thing.
Really?
The only problem is you need to have response from people.
Call them bullshit.
Like ideally,
Terrestrial hours or extraterrestrial hours?
okay. Do you know 5 to 10 people to interview who are target prospects of your training program? Can you interview them in the next 2 weeks?
No, festive seasons. It's like, yeah, what's your bait now?
No, can you just have like a half an hour Skype or half an hour phone call, or
Maybe this week.
you know?
To act really fast.
So when you do surveys this way, but I don't think like you need more than. Okay. Now let's go to page 6. Now what I want to do is, before you start on page 6, what is the 8 weeks before pre-launch? When this week will start? So if your pre-launch is February 28th.
Okay, January 4th.
So January 4th. So you pick up January 8th. Sorry, January 7th, because this is start on
January
month.
7th, yeah. Or
Yeah. Okay. So can you go here beside and write January.
January what?
What's your date for pre-launch?
Oh, I didn't. Pre-launch.
Like I asked you to select a date. That's right.
For the workshop.
Yeah, for the new workshop.
Yeah.
So you have it here.
Yeah.
So can you count 8 weeks
Oh, okay, back.
and just put the Monday of this 8 weeks here as a date? So you come here
Yeah.
on page 6. Can you put Monday here? Can you write the date? So what the date did you write?
7th, January 7th.
January 7th. So you have from now to January 7th to do page 5.
5.
Now on page 6 you wrote January 7th.
Yeah.
Okay? So if you want to work with this schedule,
January 7th, page 6.
yes, you write on the top here January 7th.
Oh,
My launch date was February 11th.
Yours is February 11th. Why? You need 8 weeks from January. So can you move your launch date to some other days?
Well, don't I want to? Well, I guess I could get February.
What's your launch date again, Yasser?
28th.
28. So just pick up February 28 for now, and then we can.
Okay.
So you come here and just type on January 7th. So what you want to do on the week of January 7th? You want to announce the upcoming launch in a blog totally focused on talking about the product and encourage readers to join the pre-launch team. So do you have a website? And do you have a blog? If the question is yes,
The question.
the answer to the question is yes. If you don't have a blog, you go under 16 here and write down, I need to create a website and a blog. If you have a website and a blog, which I believe all of us will have, so you have no problem. You need to finish the first draft of the offer. You need to hire proofreader or editor. You need to create the content plan for the pre-launch to be sent once every week leading up to the launch, and table of content, such as table of content, do a live recording, do an interview with someone, a checklist or worksheet, warning reports, give away a small section of the product as a teaser. So on January 7, we have to have a content plan for a clear content plan for the offer. So you need to have table of content of your workshops or training. You need to have, you can do live or recorded question and answer. You want to do an interview with someone who can use the tools. You have a checklist or worksheet. You can have a warning report like the 10 mistakes of. You can give away a small section of the product as a teaser. Do you have any questions here?
The live or recorded Q&A for what exactly?
Question and answers around your product. So what's the name of your product?
I don't have any.
We ask you to have a name on page 5. So what's the name? You have to pick up a name for now.
Blink.
So just to go write Blink. So you need to have a question and answer about Blink. Mike, can you tell him what question and answer you can do
It's
on
not
your
even
product?
launched yet.
Yeah, questions are what do you want? Why do you want it? What problems are being solved?
And how this could be live if
You can have a Facebook Live, or you can have a
Just ask the questions.
and then you have ask a question and answer. So people can start to build follower.
okay. Even though it's not launched yet, just to answer the questions about what the product is about, how it's gonna help them.
Yep. What problems are they solving, right? 'Cause
Right.
that's why they're gonna buy your product. Is you
Right.
go, oh, what? I got that problem, right?
Okay.
That's what you want them to do. You want to create that curiosity, that anxiety, going, I can hardly wait. You know, he's gonna solve this for me. Yeah, it's been nagging at me for months.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, what do you want? Why do you want it? What problems are you solving?
and the other questions will be is what does it cost you if you don't solve it? That's right. And in 21, you need to think about a complementary or more expensive affiliate product you could promote to a pre-launch team and give a copy of my upcoming product out for a fee or a pre-sale. So if you have you can get a complementary or a products that you can also promote. Okay. None of us will have this because we don't have a real good audience for now yet. So do you have any question about the activity which will take between January 7 to January 11? Do you have any questions?
So this got to be covered in 1 week.
This should be done in 1 week. Okay, and if you work on the weekends, you can extend it to January 13th, or you can start on on Saturday, January 5th. For people who have more time to work on the weekends. For people who have more time to work on the weekdays, they can take the 5 days. Any question? So can you go to your sheets here and just write down on between January 7 to January 11 that you will complete step 17 to 21. Now, the concept which we want to do here is we'll use
So these steps before January 21,
January 11th.
11.
Yeah, because we start this on the week of January 7th, that's right?
Yeah.
So it's 1 week.
Okay.
And here you type January 14. Does this make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do this in a 1 week? Can you go under 7 weeks before the launch and type January 14th?
Have you tested all of this?
Sorry?
Have you done this? Have you tested it all?
I did it about maybe 6 times.
And this isn't too congested for each week?
No. But you have to understand that we have affiliate already. Like people I work with, they already have some followers. So, and one question about 20, like in the pre-launch, like how many recorded Q&A you can do? You can do only 1 or 2. So this is not. This is mapped to be like 1 hour of work, like almost 1 hour of work a day, every week.
This is 1 hour of work.
A day, yeah. So you have like 4 to 5 hours a week.
Okay.
If you see it more than that, let me know. week 7, we have to understand now how are we marketing. So, are we marketing our workshop on our own, or we are getting affiliate or people who to help us to market our workshops? Okay. So Yasser, how are you operating? Are you getting affiliate, or you are doing all the work on your own?
No, I believe it that we don't affiliates as well.
Okay. So Mariana, we know we have an affiliate already. That's right, because you have the lady, which we did not have it. You don't have it yet as official affiliate.
I'm also realizing that I have a talk in a senior high school. I have to find a date, but that's probably April or something like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you can have everything set up. So okay. So Mike, and you have some affiliates, right? From the all these, yeah. So on week 7,
Whether their products are in line with mine as an offer, I'm not sure though.
but we don't have the offer yet, because these are the pre-launch activities, right?
Yeah, but it says only do this if the fit is really, really good for your audience. I don't know what the products are from my JVology partners or not.
If each one of their customers is a small business owner, they should be good affiliates. However, you know from here that you have to you announce. So what we are doing in week 7 is we are sending out a short email to your blog subscriber list mentioning the course, suggesting that they join the pre-launch team. You have set up the affiliate list. You can set up affiliate list on Infusionsoft or Aweeper, or you can download a special plugin for your WordPress if you want to track them. You need to set up affiliate resource pages on your site or on your Infusionsoft. You need to set up affiliate sign up page on your site or Infusionsoft with form. Create a PDF product description, pricing option, and affiliate details. Decide on affiliate prices. Decide on affiliate percentage. Describe a launch week and day. Create a list of affiliate and send email asking them to promote the product. And create a list of ideal product bonus to ask other people, like if you have other people who can add, they can give you access to their bonus, you can. Does this make sense?
No, repeat that.
On number 31, we say create a list of ideal product bonuses to ask other entrepreneurs to include as part of product package. So you can get bonuses from other people to add to your own offer. Does this make sense? Do you have any questions on these steps? Now, if you manage your own Infusionsoft or your own Aweeper or your own package, you can do that. If you don't manage it and somebody else is doing it, what you want to make sure to happen? That the one working with you will get these particular steps. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions? So if you have no questions, we move to 6 weeks before launch, which will get us into January 21st. So you should go here under these ones and write down that you want to do these particular steps. So at the end of the day, this particular sheet, which is January 2019, has to map to whatever you have in this workbook. And if you are overwhelmed, talk to me, because for some people this might be too many steps. For others, this might be not focused enough because they need more details.
So week 6, 6 weeks, this will be the January 21st?
Yeah. On Monday morning, on January 21st,
Family day.
So we call it Tuesday morning if it's family day. You need to send out a pre-launch build-up email, a bonus email to pre-launch team with free video or PDF to download, and mention an existing contributions too if you have a PDF to download. You may want to hire a designer. You need to finish the final draft of the course. You should send the final draft to a proofreader. You need to decide on extra products and as a bonus. You need also to have 1 or 2 bonuses. And on 38, if people did not respond to the last week emails, which is number 22, you need to send them a reminder. And you should interview 3 to 5 experts, 10 to 15 minutes maximum. And so you need to create a list of experts who you want to interview about this course. So I know, Yasser, in your word, I know who are somebody starts with J and his last name is C. That's right.
G starts with G.
With G, that's right. So you need to create a list of experts who you want to interview, 10 to 15 maximum. However, you need only 3 to 5. And then you need to email each person asking them for an interview. Is this reasonable work for the week number 6? Make sense?
Yeah. But such a step like that, you got to create a list of experts you want to interview, not actually to interview. Just
No.
prepare the list.
No, you just create the list.
Right.
Mike, there's one more here.
Oh,
Because normally those people would need, notice way ahead of time.
You just need to get the list, and you need to email them at step 40.
Right. Okay.
Now, what will happen if you can create this list right now? Can you do the list right now?
Which list?
The expert list. So in your case, you may want to connect with people who deal with kids and anxiety, psychologists or tutors or teachers or principals, and you just interview them, and you ask them between you have 30 minutes interview to see how your workshop will fit.
Mm-hmm.
So you should create this list of experts on page 39, on step 39.
39, okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Now, we want to move. Do you have any questions on this week?
how do you select your experts? If they haven't seen the program, they don't know, so what kind of experts am I looking for?
These experts should be the prime users or people who understands the marketplace or the pain. Another type of expert will be influencer. So if you know somebody has lots of followers, you can actually ask them. And when you come to this week, if you need some input on the questions, let me know and I can send you a sample of these questions. Or we can have a session here on this week to talk about what kind of questions you need to ask. Majority of the questions be relevant to the pain you're trying to solve. How we define the pain? Remember the 4 quadrants? So straightforward, right? That's why I love the 4 quadrants. That's very simple. Can you talk about the pain in this way? Any questions? Now we move to 5 weeks before the launch, and this will be January 28th week. So you need to send out the pre-launch build-up email to email all people who wants to give products as a free bonus. Ideally, these people are affiliate or participating in the products with interviews. Okay? So when you pick up some expert, you may ask the expert at the end, do you have a product you'd like to offer? Like, do you have a book? Do you have an ebook? Do you have any form of anything? Make sense? Then you need to revise the design revision 1. You want to review and make proofreader changes. You need to pick up 5 readers to receive book for free in exchange of proofread and feedback and testimonials, and give the deadline of 2 weeks from today. You need to create a product disclaimer. Yeah, bless you. You need to set up interviews for the next 2 weeks, and you need to set up webinar times for the affiliate to explain to them the products. Okay? Any questions? How many of you have these steps on their mind when you design a new product?
Every single one of them.
Like, how many of you, when you design a launching for your offer, you take steps like this?
Well, this is new.
Now we move to the 4 weeks, sorry, and the 4 week will start on February 4th, 2019. On Monday morning or Tuesday, if you like, send the pre-launch build-up email number 3. Then,
I don't know. I feel like February is already too far ahead, and I'm sure whatever we're gonna do in January.
can you allow me to go? Can you allow me to go to the pre-launch week first?
February 4th, right?
So let's just go through the steps, and then let's just.
I don't know. I feel like I'm already overwhelmed. I may switch off.
For what?
Because I feel like, okay, there's lots of process here, things yet to be done. I don't even know the feasibility of doing it, or like the affiliates, for example. I never thought of any, right? I believe I need, but who are the affiliates? How they gonna?
Who are the affiliate is a good question. It's where is it?
Now we're getting into the details of, you know, the.
Oh, this is a 3 months steps,
No, I understand.
and I want to go through all of them before we discuss any.
Yeah,
Because,
but to be honest, again, it's fine. I mean, you can do that, but you know, I don't know. It's not gonna be that much of a value at this stage compared to when we start digging and dig step by step. And
so guys, what do you want to do? You want me to go through the whole program first, or you want me to stop and we can talk about?
I think the thing is, I kind of hear where he's coming from, is that it's overwhelming.
Okay.
Some of these tools I don't even understand. Like
Okay.
the Infusionsoft setup, I'm still having difficulty with that.
Okay.
And to do it in 1 week, I haven't done anything in
Okay.
2 months that you're expecting me to do in 1 week here.
Okay.
I would
So-
have this rolling while I would have
Okay.
this rolling. So
Okay.
maybe
Give
sometime
me
in January we'll talk about February,
give me just 1 minute. So besides 3 weeks before the pre-launch, this will be February 11, 2019. 2 weeks before the pre-launch, it will be February 18, 2019. 1 week before the pre-launch will be February 25, 2019. And then you have the pre-launch week, which should be March 4th, 2019. Okay? Away from the details, I will not bore you with the details, except the March 4th and the March 11 week.
March 11th.
Yes. So if you go to page 11, which is a pre-launch week, you can see a very detailed schedule. I will not bore you by going through it. But what I want to say is, this is actually, it goes up to like Tuesday morning 7 a.m. You have to send this. It goes to a very detailed schedule. Okay? And it goes to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. So you have here a very,
I thought we were launching on the 28th.
this is a pre-launch on 28th. You cannot.
We started off saying we were going to launch February 28th, and that's what we used in line.
Yeah, yes,
Now
yes,
it looks
yes.
like we're not launching till March.
Yeah, I had my marked on launch.
Because
March
the pre-launch week
Because
is
I was
the,
going off his date of February 28th. You said let's
So-
all go with February 28th.
so the pre-launch week is the actual week. It's the actual launch of the product. It's not like when we design
this
this.
is the product launch week.
This is a pre-launch week, will be the exact launch week. The other one is just delivery. Okay. So
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then you got a main launch week after, which we'll put it a week after. So
yes,
the way we structured our dates was off then by 1 week.
yes, I agree. And then you have 1 week after launch, 2 weeks after launch, and 3 to
No, I
6
get
weeks.
it, but we went from February 28th as our launch week.
And we push it to Monday, which because we have to have the launch week. The launch it will start on Monday.
Well, our launch week will be March 4th.
Yep. I apologize for that. Okay. So I promise not to get you bored in the details, but I wanna address some of the questions.
I would have thought the 1 week before pre-launch, and pre-launch week should be. Yeah, this should have said launch. Everything should be relative to launch, not relative to pre-launch. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. However, here we have more emphasis on the affiliate. So we want to have the pre-launch for the affiliate recruitment.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that when you hand this out, everything should be focused on your launch date,
Okay.
not a pre-launch date.
Okay. So the way to fix it is
Back
go-
everything up a week.
you back up everything a week. But however, the problem you will notice that many of us are not around in Christmas time. Many of us having so many family obligations in January.
Yeah, I get it, but the way the booklet is the booklet seems to be geared towards a pre-launch week
Yes.
instead of the launch date.
Yes.
It should be geared towards the launch date. Launch date should be
Okay.
all
In the
systems
third
go, we're
edition,
launch.
in the third edition, I will consider this. Okay.
Well, I hope so.
I will consider this in the third edition. Coming to the questions I heard from, and this following answer. Anyway, if you go back to the video recording that we had for the same exact session back in 2017, you will find more details on these steps because we went through the whole steps. Coming to the concept, and I want to address my questions, and I want to. So coming to the concept here, I wanna get an affiliate. So I have an affiliate, and I have a pool of experts over, and a pool of endorser, and a fourth pool of partners who will co-launch with me. So what we have here, it's a mechanism,
What did you write there?
a partner.
Partner?
Yes. So for example, if you have, if you are launching any product and you need, I have my own journaling program. Like one of the programs I'm launching fully based on Fifian, which is the one you connect me with from Enchanted. I'm actually launching through her a complete program on exclusive journaling. That's it. It will be an online program on journaling. So if you need any program on time management or journaling, I have a program on time management and journaling. I can, if you want to have at no cost to you, at no cost to your people, I can give it to you as a bonus. It will have the video recording. It will have an access to lifetime journals at no cost to them, and they will pay the postage for it. So if they fill the journals, they will get other journals.
Oh, yeah.
So if anybody needs this, you can. This is an example of partners. Okay.
And it's what, time management and journaling?
It's time management and journaling. It works also on emotional and affirmation, because the way we do the journal, we do it on planning, not on. So it serves awareness, serves few things. Okay. So the goal here is to have step-by-step procedures to recruit these people. Okay. Make sense?
Yeah, but the affiliates, what is the to recruit? I understand, but what is the screening? How I'm gonna screen them?
Reseller. These are reseller. So the way you do is you will send an email to everybody you know, and you say, I am launching this product, and I would like you to be affiliate to market this product to your contacts. So any friends you have in an oil and gas company, in a service company, an engineering company, they may use this training. They need to have a cut.
Right.
And we talk about a cut. How much will be the cut? We can talk about it. I think this will be a more valuable discussion. Now, Mike brought a very interesting things, and he always point out to me, and I always defend myself and say, did you talk to Nancy? And he will say no. So I said, I'm okay. Nobody will understand this acronym, but we understand, okay? So did you talk to Nancy?
No.
Okay, and I say, okay. Anyway. Now, we have to understand that these people will not play without having tools. So on affiliate, there are tools. What this tool will do to the affiliate, it will allow the affiliate to track, sign up, track commission, get paid from sales, and then for sure he will access affiliate links.
Affiliate what?
Links
Links.
and promotion. Make sense? So if you are if I'm affiliate to you, you must have tools where this affiliate, it will be like a CRM, like a customer relationship management or client relationship management system. I will log in to my portal, and I should be able to grab the promo, and I should be able to track whoever sign up. I will track commissions, and I will track payments through my PayPal account. That's why when we talk about if you don't have Infusionsoft, you are not in the game. There is an AOA per affiliate. They use it on GVZoo for products up to $100. But if you sell $1,000 plus product and you don't have Infusionsoft, you are not in the game. Because people who are using this kind of level of charges, they use these tools. I understand it's expensive. It's maybe another, right now is about maybe $2,000 a year investment to get the full package. I understand that, but if you don't have this CRM, you are not in the game. Full stop. Do you agree, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. So I understand it's a little bit, maybe people will see it's an overburden. However, the question will be as follows. If you are selling a $1,000 to $10,000 program, and this tool is, let's call it $2,000, how many customers do you need to sell extra per year to make up for the $2,000.
Okay.
And if you pay 50% commission, how many customers? You need 4. So if I have 4 affiliate, they will sell 1 customer each. I already have the full tool paid for, and I can use the tool for something else. I know Mike will say it doesn't make sense because you need to have a return of investment on the tool. I agree. However, I just want to make it as a very simple example. Make sense? Now, why did we say track sign up versus track commission? Because sometimes we offer a free entry. So people can invite people to attend free seminar, free webinars. So they can track their free seminar webinars.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So all what you need to create is on page, on step 20, you can have your seminars, your webinars via sign up. Okay? So you look 20B.
The recorded Q&A.
Yeah, like live or recorded Q&A. You can actually have a seminar, you can have a webinar, you can have an interview. And what all people need to do is to sign up to watch this. Now, when I send people to sign up from you and you get this free, then if they decide to join your program, what will happen? I have to be paid.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So on Infusionsoft, if you have Infusionsoft, and if you have Infusionsoft and you have the affiliate in it with the e-commerce, I can give you 3 campaigns which will get you the affiliate, how to manage the affiliate. So we can do the landing pages for you, and we can get you the campaigns. Example of the landing page, if you go winyourbrand/partners, you will see a sample of what a landing page should look like or could look like. And in this landing page, we actually collect the tax information of the partner, and we collect their PayPal sign up. So if any payment will happen, it will go automatically before I will even have access to my money. Make sense?
Right. So just to back up a little bit, the Infusionsoft is a CRM. What is really Infusionsoft is doing?
Have you ever seen MailChimp for constant contact?
Okay, let me answer.
Email messages and stuff like that. Infusionsoft does the same thing.
So let's answer this question in a more comprehensive way in 3 minutes. So Infusionsoft, you have your contact, and this contact can be connected to opportunities. You can connect with your contact using email, and you can collect your contact from landing pages. Then you can have your campaign managers, where you can actually sell products through the to the contacts. And then you can create in sales, you can create affiliates, and you can collect cash through it. So you will be able to list your own products here.
So Infusionsoft is a platform to take it from opportunity all the way to cash.
From before opportunity, from a business card I connect with in
All the way
in a conference call.
From prospect all the way through to sale.
to cash. Yeah.
When we talk about landing pages, your landing pages will be able to set up in Infusionsoft. And then it will be copied over to your website. So I know in landing pages for Mariana, she used Constant Contact or MailChimp?
MailChimp.
MailChimp. And Shamir is using Constant Contact.
But I don't like it.
You know?
So,
This is a more comprehensive way, and the pricing for it, it will be with the number of contacts. So you have between 0 to 500 joke thing. You have 5,000. You have an e-commerce package. So once you have 5,000 contact to, and then every 5,000 is an extra. And we talk about maybe $29 for 5,000 contact extra a month. So if you are spending $300 to $400 a month on a tool doesn't make sense. It doesn't make a burden, because this basically your assistant.
I understand, but at the very beginning, you need to do all this homework first and try to group and categorize all your contacts.
And all of this can be done in these tools.
Right, because not everybody wanna send this product, and then there are maybe got different interests at certain stage.
All what you
certain
do,
phase.
you can do all of this in this
This tool,
in this tool.
right? To define,
Yeah, you actually can track down each one.
yeah, by
The best tool I love is when you have the contact here coming through the credit card, the business card scan. So you can scan people business card, and then you can get it through. It can also track credit card. It can track taxes, and it tracks so many things.
And the affiliates will be acting like agents for you.
The affiliate is acting like agents for you.
Right. And then the partners, I would need them to expand my offering.
This is about the tool.
Right, the tool and how it links with the affiliate.
The beauty of the tools is if you have this tool, because we are a certified partner, we can deploy campaigns by copy and paste from our own campaigns. So the difficult part here is these campaigns. These campaigns will cost between $150 to $20,000 a campaign. Because this campaign will have a flow, like you get from me emails, that's right? You get from me reminders now. All of this I don't send them. And I laugh when people come back and email me back, oh, I cannot do that, I cannot do that. I didn't send it. It was set up sometime and it's just working. Now, if I don't send these reminders, will you respect the service? Will you feel it's serious? Will you feel you are well taken care of? The answer is no. So there are so many things you can do. You can actually segment the contact in a different way. I'm biased towards this tool. No, it's not because I'm a partner here, but because I bought this tool before I had a business, and it helped me create a business. It was much simpler having one platform. Now you need the partners, because the partner can have a complementary content they can offer, or a complementary service they can offer.
Right, so this is just to expand the offering to whatever I'm doing. So it's gonna, enrich it in whatever I'm offering, the content, and so on.
So there is nothing wrong of going to a partner and say, what about you sell this, you offer your product to these people, and at the same
other way
time,
around.
can you send an email for everybody on your mailing list to come to attend my workshop?
Right.
I will use your tools as a case study in my workshop. Can you send an email for people to come to learn more about your tool? This is the partner.
Okay.
Any questions? Any questions? Mike, any questions?
Nancy's contact.
It's just a common friend. She's working on something for her, Mike, and he need help. I want to help him, but I don't wanna
We need to
upset.
know where she's at.
I don't wanna
what's the
upset her,
work.
so you know. So the question is, do you have these affiliate names? If you don't have them, can you go outside to your network and say, whoever here can help me promote this workshop or this training tool? If you are providing the tools online or the courses online, anybody in different regions should be. Now, about the partners are people who have complementary services.
And computers.
Sorry?
And computers.
What do you mean? Like,
We can't share their offer if they don't have a computer.
not necessarily. I've been seeing interesting stuff. Why not? Like I was on, we were in a Christmas party and we walk away home with a bag filled with
Was it
books.
yours?
No, filled with books, like a Christmas gift, filled
Oh.
with books, coupons, and all kind of things, and nothing inside this bag. Actually, I believe the organizer does not even. It didn't cost them anything, because even the outside bag has somebody else's name on it. So they give us this token bag, which has so many things. Has more than $200 worth of stuff. If you do your oil exchange and if you use everything,
Right.
you will have like $200 worth of savings. In addition, yeah, and maybe like $20, $25 gift card for a specific places, and no cost for the organizer on this bag. And we were like 60 individuals in the room. So 60 times 200 is lots of money. You know, but nobody, like a restaurant will give, a restaurant gives them like a $20 or $25 gift card, because if two will go, they will spend more than $20. That's right. So this is the kind of partners you may want to have.
Yeah, please.
Any questions? So these tools, there are two levels. There is the Awaper tool, which is I use it on GB Zoo, and there is Infusionsoft tool. There is also affiliate plugins for Infusions for WordPress, if you are, for like WooCommerce and stuff like that. However, I'm not sure it's free or not for WordPress. But you must have. Nobody will take you serious if you don't have a tool. Okay? Any questions? Good. So you need at least a website. So if we wanna summarize what we talk about till now, and then we can have a break, and then we can have the last session. So what you need to have is you must have a website with WordPress recommended. You will have Infusionsoft or CRM to manage, and the CRM must manage affiliate, landing page. You collect through landing page. You should also sell through it, and you will have social media presence, mainly Facebook. You can have Twitter, you can have Instagram, you can have LinkedIn, whatever social media you have. And you should have some sort of e-books, e-reports as bonus or giveaways. If you run a live course, you will need a Google Hangout or Zoom or maybe Skype, And if you do your own video, you will need a video editor. And you may, if you do your own imaging and the graphics, you will need to have a graphic editor.
Well, is it a program or is it a person?
If you want to do it, you can do it. You can have a program. If you want to have a person, you can have. If you want to hire us, you can. Like nothing here, which is, I don't believe there's anything you cannot do it yourself. In my opinion, you can do everything and anything.
Mm.
Sometimes it's more effective to hire someone, and sometimes is most cost effective to do it yourself to learn. And there are individuals now in my life, they couldn't make it today, and they want to do it themselves, so they ask me to teach them how to do it, and then they want to now hire us to do it for them, because they realize that it takes us 12 minutes to do what they spend 5 hours on. So, okay. Any questions?
What's below lead pages there? Column? Is that it?
Landing pages.
Yeah.
And so you can collect email.
Collect, okay.
So you can collect emails and information. Okay, so let's just have a last break for 15 minutes.
What's below Skype? Skype Zero?
You can Zoom, Google Hangout.
Oh, Google Hangout.
Copyright 2017 Win Your Brand. All rights reserved. This video is subject to copyright owned by Win Your Brand. Any reproduction or republication of all or part of this video is expressly prohibited, unless Win Your Brand has explicitly granted its prior written consent. All other rights reserved.